Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's look is a little bit different for me because I incorporated a little more color, which I've seen some of you guys say, hey Allie, we love your looks, but we'd love to see a little more color. So I'm really excited to bring this one to you today. I feel like this is gorgeous for a spring night out or a spring evening, so to speak. This is what I would totally wear to some sort of dinner or date night or out with friends or whatever. You have a little bit of color, but it's not too bright, so it would work beautifully in the evening because you'll still be able to see the definition, but there'll be a little bit of fun color there. So for this makeup look, I paired up with Deck of Scarlet. Deck of Scarlet is a brand new subscription service. It's a makeup subscription box, and I'll show you guys really quick. So every 2 months they create a new palette and they collaborate with a YouTuber, which I think is so cool. I love YouTube and I love beauty gurus here on YouTube, so the fact that they collaborate with YouTubers makes it a little bit more personal and a little more special. So this is what the box looks like. It's so sleek and cute, and inside you will see the palette. So this palette is the palette number 1. They've already done 2 other palettes, so this is just their 3rd palette, so they're a really new company, and the YouTuber who collaborated with them for this palette was Evon Wahab. I hope I'm saying that right, but I will link her channel down below. I just think the packaging is so cool. So let me show you the palette really fast. So there's a little protective sleeve here, and when you pull it out, you'll open up one side, and there's a mirror, by the way, which is awesome. Each palette will come with 3 eyeshadows. This one has a really nice cool toned contour shade and a golden highlight, which I think is beautiful. And then on this side, there's 2 lip colors. So this is really fun. This is a palette that challenged me, honestly, and I had a lot of fun using these colors together. I really love this mermaid one because, guys, I really truly believe that I'm a mermaid deep down. I don't know. I've always loved mermaids and all things mermaid and beach, and so the fact that this is the color that it is and it's called mermaid, I was just like, say no more. And that's not even everything you guys get. So you'll also get a longwear lip liner. This one is in the shade Cake Pop. It's a really gorgeous, like, brownish nude, which I think pairs perfectly with both of those lip colors. And then the other thing is this longwear eyeliner called Chameleon, and I'm obsessed with this because it's very similar in color to the mermaid eyeshadow, and so I was also super excited to use this in the look and kind of use a little bit of color in the liner. So that's what you see on my eyes right now. It's so pretty. I love it. So this box is the March-April edition. There's free shipping to the USA, and also if you see a palette and you don't love the colors, you can always skip it, which I think is really cool. If you know that you're not necessarily going to use a certain palette, you can skip it. Shipping is also available to the UK and Canada as well, so that's really cool. So yeah, if you guys are a makeup junkie like me and you're interested in Deck of Scarlet, definitely go check them out. I will link everything down below for those of you who are interested. Before we get into this tutorial, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Of course, if you're already subscribed, just be sure to hit the notification bell. That just means you'll be notified every single time that I post a video, so you won't miss out. You'll get a little notification on your phone. It'll be like, wait, Allie just posted, and you'll be like, oh, cool, you know? So yeah, with that being said, if you guys want to see how I got this colorful spring evening look using Deck of Scarlet, then just keep watching.
Okay, so I'm going to start out with the Anastasia Pro Base 1 pencil. I'm just going to use that as a base all over my eyelid to prime and prep. I'm going to go ahead and set that with the ColourPop Single Press Shadow in the shade Locked and Loaded. Any sort of neutral banana shade will work. I'm going to go in with the shade Sunshine out of the Deck of Scarlet palette. I'm just going to really work this into my crease as a transition shade. It's a super bright shade in the palette, but if you use a light hand, it's totally buildable and it ends up looking really gorgeous, more of like a peachy tangerine, which you guys know how much I love my peaches, okay? So I just made sure to really buff that out from the inner to outer corner. I'm taking the highlight shade from the Deck of Scarlet palette, and I'm just going to focus that on the inner half of my eyelid to give it a little bit of shimmer. I'm taking the dark brown shade in the palette, and I'm going to kind of just define the outer third and also buff it into the crease, but I start out with most of the product on the outer third of the eye, and then I use the excess to kind of buff into the crease just to give it more depth and definition. Then I'm going to go ahead and just blend that out with my fluffy brush. Now I'm going to go in with the eyeliner, and I'm just going to make a little wing, and the key to a wing liner is to kind of imagine a line going from the bottom like of your lash line up to the end of your brow. That's kind of usually the direction or the angle that your wing should be. So I always try to kind of eyeball that before actually going in and drawing the wing, and then you just kind of connect it all together just practice, it'll be easy. I'm just popping on some mascara. I use the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. Now I'm going in with the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation. I am going to be posting a review on this foundation, so some of you may have seen my Snapchat. I asked you guys if you wanted to see it, and a lot of you did, so I just put that on with a brush, and I blended it out with my beauty sponge. And then I went in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer on all of the high points of my face and also over some blemishes because I was not having a very good skin day, you know. I'm human, so I just went ahead and covered up blemishes and also used it to highlight under the eyes and the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, and all that good stuff. So now I'm going in with the Becca Soft Light not priming filter, it's soft blurring powder, the setting powder. I'll link it down below. And I'm just gonna go ahead and set my whole face with that. I'm going back into the Sunshine shade in the Deck of Scarlet palette, and I'm just going to buff that underneath the lower lash line just to kind of create a cohesive look. Then I'm taking the Mermaid shade, guys, I love this shade, and I'm using that to define the lower lash line. It matches really nicely with the eyeliner that I used on the top, so just kind of gives a really nice greenish blue look to the whole thing, which is really fun and I think really different. I put some mascara on the bottom lashes, and then I went into that contour shade. I'm just going to kind of define the outer parts of my face along my forehead, along the jawline, the cheekbones, also down the nose, you know, the usual. Now I'm just going to go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer to kind of warm up the complexion a little bit more. I'm just going over all the places that I put the contour. Then I'm going to go in with some blush. This is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Vibrant 20 blush. That's the shade. I'm just going to pop that on the apples of the cheek and blend it back toward the ear. So now I'm going to take that golden highlight and I'm just going to pop that on the high points of my face, focusing it on the cheekbones and then down the center of the nose, the tip of the nose, Cupid's bow, and I also always love to put whatever highlight I'm using on my brow bone and inner corner as well as above my eyebrows. Then I'm going to take the lip liner and I'm just going to line and fill my lips with this shade. This was actually a really long wearing lip liner. I was very impressed. Then I'm going to take the two lipstick shades and I'm going to combine them to create a custom color, and that is it.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It was a little bit different for me because I did use a little bit of color, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. This is totally something that I feel is wearable, a really wearable way to use color. So if you're somebody who's just starting out and doesn't want to use like super bright colors, then I think this look would be perfect for you to try out. Once again, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and I will see you guys in my next video. Love you. Bye!